I'm Ted Rogers, I'm 22, I'm an artist and performer, a sexual deviant. Oh no, that's so cringe. I'm gonna keep it really simple. Most of my art is based around sex in one form or another. I'm 22, I'm a boy, and yeah, that's me. Even though it's very graphic, what I do, it's and this is what I aim for as well, is it's not offensive, or it shouldn't be offensive. I think a lot of people just enjoyed the fact that they were visually pleasing images, even if there's like a cock in your face. So that's exactly what I want. It shouldn't shock people in an ideal world, but I want it to shock people in this world so that they can open their eyes. It's a tool to open people's minds. Yeah. I draw my perfect guys, which is fucked up, but it's educational. It's yeah. Someone who is intellectually challenging, but not a dick, relatively in shape. Doesn't have to be perfect. I'm not perfect. Ultimately, I like someone who can give me a good cuddle. So I quite like chunkier guys, dark hair, dark eyes, triangular eyebrows. For me personally, I can only really talk for myself, but I've had periods where I feel I'm like addicted to the internet dating. It's like shopping. It's a bit cold. The majority of the dating apps ultimately are for sex, I think. Maybe that's because I'm obsessed with sex. Building an internet relationship with someone is very different to building a real, like a spoken relationship. In the same way that during texting, you can misinterpret a person because you can't see their facial expression, you can't hear the way they've said it, there's no intonation in a text. And half of the relationship is built up in your head as opposed to in reality. I think Rendeevoo is good on the sense that you can't shop, and it is spontaneous, because to be surprised by something is probably nicer than to go and get what you want, because I think half the time if you get what you want, you realise you don't really want it anymore. So you want me to talk about my new work?
Yeah.
My new work is on perfectionism. It's like that mix of artificial and human together. Same with Essex, people from Essex, like muscle boys from Essex, they're like too perfect. Like they're trying to get this perfect thing, and just tip it over the edge a little bit, but I love that little bit of too muchness. And if you adhere to one of those perfections, then, you know, you're great, you're gonna get all the sex in the world. But it's fucked, it's because not everyone can be that. It's just, humans are not all the same, we're not all the same, and we're not all gonna look like one thing. And I don't even think it's one person who stated that was the perfection. I think it's like an accumulative. As I said, people either follow it because initially they're attracted to it, but almost I think a lot of people follow it because they're scared to not follow it. Because if they don't follow it, they won't be accepted by everyone else.
Never find our way, regardless of what they say. How can it feel this wrong?